No need to look any further, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports across the nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports across the nation. No need to look any further, you chose the right station.
Fighting
Mr. Cowboy
out of the blue corner, standing 5'8" tall, weighing in at 204 with his legs slightly bowed, hailing from Memphis, Tennessee. He is the reigning, defending heavyweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Black Nature Boy, Mr. Cowboy Nation.
That beat me. One more time for the peoples in the back.
Nation.
Yes, sir. All right. How y'all doing this evening? Welcome to Let's Talk Football. I'm your host. I'm sorry, let me run that back. Welcome to Let's Talk Football with Mr. Cowboy Nation. I am your host, Mr. Cowboy Nation. I need to introduce myself properly, right? All right, so now that we got that out of the way, let's if I can see I got a couple people in here. So do me a favor, everybody that's watching, if you cool with the audio sound good to you, give me a thumbs up in the comment section. If not, let me know what we need to fix. We'll get on that before we get into the show. All right, so while you doing that, I'm going to do this. All right, so Let's Talk Football. It's brought to you by Snap Pick Productions, right? We have a YouTube channel. My name, JEROMEMCNEARY. Put that name in the search on YouTube. Bring it to my channel. All the seasons, all the episodes of Let's Talk Football, and we even got Petty Pendergrass. So if you a fan of Petty Pendergrass, you ain't really feeling the football talk. You just want to see Petty do what he do. We got Petty clips specifically for you. Or you cool with the whole show, you dig the whole deal, then we got that there for you too, right? So we got the YouTube page. We are also accepting Cash App donations. You will see the producer drop the Cash App tag down there. I normally say $1 donations, but whatever on your heart, it's cool with me. I'm cool. If you want to help me, cool. If not, cool. Just we can chill out. All right. So call-in number. We doing the call-in number? Yeah, we're doing the call-in number. Y'all don't call no way, but anyway, I'm gonna do it. Call-in number. It's also going to pop up on this desk, 901-329-9920. So, you call, you'll be right here on this phone that I got, boom. You'll call this phone, boom, you'll be right here on the set with me. You'll be my co-host for the allotted amount of time until you get too ignorant. Now, you get on here hating on the Cowboys, I will hang up. This ain't the week to be talking crazy about the Cowboys. All right, but we got that going, right? Also, we are available on all major platforms. Right? My personal favorite, Spotify, or Apple, Google, all that. Wherever you get your podcast, search Let's Talk Football with Mr. Cowboy Nation. Mr. Cowboy Nation, you got the Mr. Cowboy Nation, all one word. So, and the reason there's we all know there's a lot of Let's Talk Footballs, right? But there's only one Let's Talk Football with Mr. Cowboy Nation. I'm going to get that patent. All right, let me get y'all what y'all came to see. Let's get it, man. Yeah, Petty Pendergrass. It's in the field. Let's go, man. Let's go, Petty. We're going to make this shout sweet, man. I got some stuff I need to get off my chest. But y'all know how I am around this time of the episode. It's certain people that I call over here, or certain things that I call over. I just get a warm. This feel good to my soul. You hear me? Thomas Brady, come on. Oh, I love this one. Thomas Brady. Y'all know how I feel about Thomas Brady. So why is Thomas Brady coming to see Petty? Why is Thomas Brady coming to see Petty? Well, I'll let you know. All right, so there's no shame in losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. There's no shame in that. But, man, plenty of teams that went to Pittsburgh and lost to Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. So that's not why Thomas is coming over. There's no shame to losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. There's no shame in it. But there is shame to getting outplayed by Mitchell Trubisky. Yep, there's shame in that. You should and you the GOAT. You the GOAT. You the GOAT, but you can't outplay Mitchell Trubisky. They put Pickett out early, so I don't want it. Nah, they put Kenny Pickett out early. Mitch played majority of that game, and you lost to a QB. That threw. I got the stats right here, so I don't give out false data. You lost to a QB, Thomas Brady, that threw for a grand total, not for one quarter, not for one. This is the whole time he played, entirety of the game. 144 yards and one touchdown. How you get outplayed by a QB that throws for 144 yards and only one touchdown and you to go? And I know some of y'all, well, they got Najee Harris, right? Najee Harris must have went off. Wrong. I'm going to tell you Najee. I'm going to read you Najee Harris numbers. Najee Harris had 14 carries for 42 yards. So Najee Harris was neutralized. You understand? They didn't run the ball. The Steelers rushed for a grand total of 77 yards. 77 yards. And I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different dudes carried the ball for a grand total of 70. So there was no run game. You got outplayed by Mitchell Trubisky. Oh, my, Thomas. Oh, my. So unbecoming. Mitchell Trubisky. Oh, no, man. Just terrible. Thomas, come on down here. It's time for you to go home now. Giselle and I already told you what you should have been doing. Keep playing if you want. You keep playing if you want. The young boy going to hurt you and you're going to lose your woman. You need to go home now, Thomas. Go home now. All right. So, again, that little feeling. Yeah, this one going. This is going to feel good, too. Watch it. Bang, bang. Niner gang. San Fred, y'all come on down here. I'll let you talk, man. Y'all go there. Y'all thought gonna let that get past me, San Fred. So this is an inside joke right here, right? So I'm from Memphis. There's a whole lot of San Francisco 49er fans in Memphis, right? All of them went down to Atlanta. All of them went down to Atlanta, right? They took the Falcon Stadium over. Red jerseys everywhere. Bang, bang, Niner gang takes over Atlanta. And they proceed to get drugged. Boy, if I could have been in there with this Zeke Elliott on. Woo! It was... Oh my God, dude, the amount of money I would have paid to be in there with the Zeke Elliott jersey on and see the disappointment up close and personal to all y'all. But y'all went down there just knowing y'all finna drag Atlanta, right? Just knowing y'all finna hang 40 on Atlanta. Wrong. Talking about big change, man. Oh, man, San Fran. Y'all come on down here, bang, bang, 90 game. All right, last but certainly not least. Now, when I did this show, when I first decided, I said, I'm going to do this show, right? I said I was going to be totally unbiased. I was going to be totally fair. I was not gonna pull no punches. I wasn't gonna spare any team, even if it's just star. I ain't sparing nobody, right? That's what I said. I'm a man of my word. So with that being said, Cooper Rush, come on down here and see your dog. Cooper Rush went straight Jameis Winston on us. Straight Jameis Winston, man. He had the Dak haters just all up in arms, and you know. The Dak haters was like, oh, yes, we finally got somebody we could get rid of Dak for. And he goes straight Jameis Winston. 3 picks. You threw your last pick to a dude with a broke hand. How bad is the throw, man? When you throw a pick to a dude with a broke hand. That's so bad. Somebody with a broke thumb attention, man. Oh my, Cooper Rush looking like a real QB2, man. Just terrible. Late. Those were late. Now, in all fairness and honesty, screw that. Look like a real QB2. Peyton Hendershot was open all first half. You throwing the ball behind him. Late, the pick was out. Both of the picks, all three of the picks was your fault. You should have been playing with Slay like you did. Like, it's just terrible. Look like a real QB2. Look like the guy whose head on his body. That's what he looked straight Jameis Winston on us with first place on the line, man. Oh, my. Pick after pick after pick. But I'm going to say this. All right, so I had to get him, right? Because I was pissed we lost. Anytime we lose to the Eagles, it's not a good day for me. I hate the Eagles. So I had to get him. But in all fairness, in all honesty, Cooper Rush, thank you. On behalf of Cowboy Nation, I want to thank you. Because even though you weren't able to pull it out against Philly, you were able to pull it out against the Giants and the no-names, whatever they call themselves in Washington. You was able to pull it out against them. You saved the season. Thank you so much, Cooper Rush. Thank you so much. But until then, come on down and get this work. Come on down and get this work, you blind bat. We were wearing white, man. Throw it to the dudes in white next time, will you? All right, so we're going to take a break into action, get a word from our sponsors. I'm going to get myself back together.
The person behind the camera tells a great story. The persons in front of the camera tell an even greater story.
All right. Woo, boy, that Petty said me had your boy right. All right, man, so y'all know how we do about this time. Finna go to this phone, holler at my boy Big Mike. See what he got for me. I'm going to pick these games, and we're going to get on with the rest of this show. Can you dig it? See what Big Mike got for me.
What up, Cowboy Ron? What's going on? Man, it's week 7, and somebody's got to die and go to heaven. Who's going in for the kill, and who's going to swallow that bitter pill? Well, enough of that. You know, the Cowboys lost against Philly. Now everybody's talking silly. Not the Cowboy fans, of course. Look, man, I'm getting ready to place that bet, so I need you to tell me who you got set so I can get out of debt, because you know I'm over here about to sweat. Come on, Cowboy Ron. Tell me what you're doing, man. I need you to win one like that good old QB vet. Let's go, Cowboy Ron. Tell me what's going on, baby.
I got you, Big Mike. I got you. I'm going to get to Philly in a minute, Big Mike. DJ, drop that beat for me, man. Get these picks on in here. We can move on with this situation we got. All right, so. All right, shout out to my boy Chris Larry. Kingpin Records on the beat. Can you dig it? All right, so we're going to start off with the Saints versus the Cardinals in Arizona. It was brought to my attention. Well, I knew it because it's on the Let's Talk Football with Mr. Cowboy Nation page. For those of you who ain't on there, go over there, like, subscribe, follow, right? So all your news, all your training camp, sideline videos, all that, for around across the league, not just Cowboys, on the Let's Talk Football with Mr. Cowboy Nation page, right? So had that up over there. D-Hop will be back. So I think D-Hop makes a statement. I think D-Hop reminds us of why he's always in the best wide receiver in the league conversation. I think D-Hop makes an impact, right? So let me get the Cardinals over the Saints in Arizona. We got the Browns versus the Ravens in Baltimore. I do not trust Baltimore. I don't know what. I ain't never seen a team allergic to having the league. It's like they allergic to having the league. Like they find a way to get the game back. So I can't trust them. Let me get the Browns to beat the Ravens. Bucks Panthers in Carolina. Thomas Brady tweeted, posted, whatever. We will figure this out and we will get this right. So you know the Bucks got to roll with the Panthers now, right? So Bucks whole bunch who a little over the Panthers. Tom Brady is such a great leader. Get ready for all that next week. That's coming. So Bucks big over the Panthers. All right. So Falcons versus the Bengals in Cincy. I think Atlanta owns something. It could be they caught San Francisco at a bad time, banged up, but we just saw this defense just the game before that. Their defense looked amazing, right? So you can't go not in a week's time, right? You don't forget how to play defense in a week's time. So I don't know. I think Atlanta may be on to something. Atlanta should have beat Tampa, right? It wasn't for the refs, but Bill and Thomas Brady out. Atlanta should have beat Tampa. So let me get Atlanta to put an L on the Bengals in Cincy. I take the Falcons. Lions versus the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. Rain Dakota Prescott back on the center. Detroit, y'all in the wrong place at the wrong time, baby. I hate to tell y'all that. They had to lose in the Philly, right? Defense pissed. Rain Dakota Prescott pissed because last time he was on the field, he looked like hot garbage. They was talking about Cooper Rush was better than him. He got to respond to that. So you got the offense that's pissed. You got the defense that's pissed against a 1-4 team. Whole bunch to a little. There's a whole bunch to a little game. Give me the Cowboys by a whole lot. They about to do Detroit bad. You understand? So Giants versus Jaguars in Jacksonville. I like Jacksonville. I'm kind of looking at the Giants like with the side eye. Giants sneaking, man. I think we need to be concerned about the Giants. I really do. I know we beat them with a bag up. And with that being said, we probably blow the doors off them when Dak, right? But I don't think the Giants ought to be taken lightly. I don't. They finding ways to win, man. Teams like that you got to be aware of. Like they finding ways to win. So give me the Giants over the Jaguars. Finding a way to win is it's either something it come from your coach. Either you got it or you don't, right? So the Giants are finding ways to win, man. And that roster is really not all that hot. So it's a direct testament to their coaching. Right, so give me the Giants over the Jaguars. I think, Doug Peterson coaching the Jaguars. Nah, but he ain't familiar with that. Nah, give me the Giants. Give me the Giants over the Jaguars. Colts, Titans in Tennessee. I don't know who to trust. I don't. So both defenses are cool. Both, So in games like this, that's kind of even. I always revert back to the quarterback. So who do I trust more, right? Do I trust Ryan Tannehill? Do I trust Matt Ryan? I think I'm gonna go with Matt Ryan, right? So let me get the Colts over the Titans. Packers versus the Commodores, Commanders, whatever, no names, whatever you call yourself in Washington. Hey, Rod. So I say this is a bounce back week for Thomas Brady. This is a bounce back week by Aaron Rodgers as well. Packers whole bunch to a little over the Washington no names, Commodores, whatever they are, whatever they call themselves these days. They probably gonna have a new name next year. Screw Washington. All right, so Jets Broncos. I'm talk about the Jets a little later on. Jets versus the Broncos in Denver. And for the love of God, please, NFL, please, don't put Denver on no more prime. Please don't put Denver on no more prime time game. Y'all gonna lose y'all deal with Amazon Prime. Y'all need to flex these games, dude. Y'all can't keep doing it. Y'all Amazon Prime gonna lose money. They're gonna have to start giving people free subscriptions to make up for this garbage because people don't buy Amazon Prime strictly for Thursday night football, and y'all keep giving them the Denver Broncos. They are terrible. Stop it. Stop putting them on. Please stop putting them on prime time. That game last night was terrible. It was terrible. Stop it. Please stop it. All right, so the Jets, Robert Saleh has put together a young, scrappy, talented team in New York. I like them. I really like them. I like them. Pittsburgh, I got on y'all for losing to them. Their loss don't look so bad now, right? I like the Jets. I'm starting to drink that green Kool-Aid. Give me the Jets whole bunch to a little over the Broncos. They got on Aaron Rodgers here last week. They're getting on Russell Wilson here this week. And this young team, their young team in the AFC East, Boy, y'all finna have hell like these boys, man. Yeah, give me the Jets whole bunch of a little over the Broncos. Texans, Raiders in Vegas. Texans got D. No O. So I don't think Texans will muster enough points to get past the Raiders. I think they keep it close early. The Raiders make enough plays to edge them out. Give me the Raiders. Seahawks, Chargers. In LA, Justin Herbert is raggedy. He should not be playing. Ribs toe up. He look hurt. Right? Justin Herbert should not be playing. Then they let Justin Herbert sit out a game or two. Let him get himself together. Maybe 3 or 4 games. But Justin Herbert ain't right. They're going to hurt him for real. Give me the Seahawks. I think Geno Smith and their defense do just enough to get past when Justin Herbert shouldn't be playing right now. Chiefs 49ers in San Fran. San Fran, if there's any 49ers fans in here, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm hearing that you guys have 9 of the 11 starters on your defense out. My boy Rich Porter say he always doing like, you good, Rich? We right in the middle of it. I ain't got to no topic shit, man. I appreciate you showing up, though. You can help me pick these games. All right, so 49ers, Chiefs. The Niners, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. There's any Niners fans in here, feel free to correct me. I think the Niners got 9 of the 11 starters on defense are out. If I ain't mistaken, it's Greenlaw and one other starter. The only somebody they got that's playing, right? So that's bad combination. You playing Mahomes is on some other stuff right now. Yeah, my boy James Ellis for a 49er fan. He says it's either 8 or 9 now. Yeah, I heard this morning it was 9 now, James. Well, because he named them too. Says Greenlaw and somebody else. The only 2 starters y'all got. But that safety y'all got at the UFC, Tafuga, he nice. He gonna end up starting. But 2 banged up. Mahomes on another planet right now. I think this game gonna go left. Give me the Chiefs whole bunch to a little over the Niners, man. I think this gonna go left, James. No offense. I got the Chiefs, but the Niners defense healthy tonight. Yeah, now if the Niners were rolling all 11 out, yeah, I'm taking San Fran at home. But they beat up. They 2 beat up. You know what I mean? So give me the Chiefs whole bunch to a little. Steelers, Dolphins. Yeah, my boy James said just the 2 linebackers playing. Yeah, so is it Warren and Greenlaw? It's Warren and Greenlaw, ain't it? Guess who it is? Yeah, so Steelers and Dolphins in Miami. Steelers and Dolphins in Miami, return to Tua. So if they can keep Tua upright, me personally, I think Tua need to retire. I am concerned for Tua's long-term health. I am. My boy Lee Harrison, what up, Lee? What it do? So I'm concerned for Tua's health. I am. But they're gonna play him. I don't know what's the deal with Minka. I don't know if Minka Fitzpatrick gonna be back. For her and TJ Watt done, right? My boy Rich Porter said he got face there. Said you ain't got no choice, man. You ain't got no choice. You know, they should tell you gotta ride with him. Hey, I rode with the Cowboys playing an undefeated team with a bag on quarterback. I rode with him, right? So you gotta ride with him. Yeah, I expect that. I respect that from you. I respect that too, though. You did, but nah, man. I think Tua gonna mess around, lights out, hook with the receivers. Rich, y'all might be coming back to see Penny. I think Tua gonna mess around, lights out, hook with the receivers, man. So give me the Dolphins and get past the Steelers. Then it's in Miami too now. You cold weather boys, man. Y'all gonna get down there and get discombobulated in that sun, man. Bears, Patriots, Monday Night Football in New England. Don't look now, but the Patriots have blown 2 straight games, 2 straight blowouts. I told y'all Bill cheating, didn't it? Yeah, I told y'all. I said, look, they playing in New England. They got this 3rd string quarterback. Bill might cheat, right? But they dominated Cleveland. I think they dominated Cleveland on the road. They went to Cleveland, dominated Cleveland, right? But nah, man, Bill cheating, man. So give me the Patriots a whole bunch to a little over the Bears. If Bill get caught cheating again, remember you heard it here first. Give me the Patriots a whole bunch to a little. Oh boy, Rich Porter said Bears Justin just got to play lights out. They don't. All right, let's talk about that. Rich, they don't. My boy Joe, what it do? Well, I got my boy Joe in here from Italy. That's what's up, man. All right, so I honestly feel like Rich. I honestly feel like the Bears don't trust Justin Fields, man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, right? The amount of pass attempts that Justin Fields has, and that's absurd for a first-round pick. Like they not even trying to pass the ball. So I don't know if and I'm almost certain that they don't trust the O-line. Well, maybe they don't trust the O-line. They don't want to get Justin Fields hurt. So if any Bears fans in here, let me talk to you. Right? Scratch this year. Y'all gonna be hot garbage. Y'all gonna be a bad week. You know, unless somebody's in worse shape than you probably gonna lose the game, right? But that's what I'm talking about, Rich. The line getting them killed. So it's gonna be rough. This year gonna be rough, Bears fans. It's gonna be rough. But help is on the way. Help is on the way. For what I'm hearing, you guys are scheduled to have like over $90 million in cap space going to next season. I think that's the year that the Bears build around Justin Fields. So I think they really just trying to get Justin Fields out of this season without a major injury. That's why you don't see a lot of pass attempts. I think the Bears are straight tanking. They want a high draft pick and $90 million in cap space. Now, if you can't fix your team with that, somebody needs to go home. A high draft pick and $90 million in cap space, you should be able to turn your team around in one season, right? So if you can't if whoever the GM is, you can't turn this team around with a high draft pick and $90 million in cap space, you need to be fired immediately. Immediately. So, Bears fans, just be patient. Hold on. Weather this storm with your team. Your team should be in great shape next year. Now, it's all up to your front office. I'm not familiar with your front office. Not a Bears fan like that. But I am aware of y'all situation. You dig? So, I don't know if y'all got smart GM or what, but if y'all got a good GM, y'all got a good recruit, I mean, you know, your scouting department solid, y'all will be back next year, right? Y'all at least be competitive, you dig? But don't worry about this year. Y'all bad week this year. So, Patriots gonna beat y'all whole bunch to a little. If you drink tequila, whatever you drink, get you a big bottle of it. And go on weather that storm, can you dig? All right, that's all I got. That's all I got on the picks, man. I'm saying never did nothing for you. All right, so we're gonna go over to this week. Did you see that moment? This week, did you see that moment? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Put the paper back there. This week, did you see that moment come from the Saints and Bengals game? Let's go check that out.
To work the offense. Burrow throwing the side of the field. Ja'Marr Chase
Tyrone Matthew, what you doing,
the sideline, and there he goes.
You the safety,
Ja'Marr
man.
Chase to the end zone
You the safety.
for the touchdown.
Tyrone.
Second half
That's
by
a
Ja'Marr
100
Chase.
fans.
He's
That's
just
100
taken
fans
over
back
this
there, man.
football
Y'all
game
tell
for
me
the
Ja'Marr
second
Chase had a
time.
bad boy,
He
man.
breaks the
Check this
tackle
out.
of Bradley
Oh,
Roby,
my,
and
Tyrone
then
Matthew. Oh,
he's
my.
got Tyrann
Oh,
Mathieu,
my.
who's one of the best
Oh, my.
defensive
Just-
players
yeah,
on the
oh,
back
my.
end. He makes two of them miss.
Made two of them miss. Oh, my. oh, my, Tyrone Matthew. Like, really? You couldn't get him out of bounds? That was terrible. That looked like Stephon Diggs. Don't worry about it. I don't want the Saints fans looking for me. But that almost looked like Stephon Diggs, right? When he sent them home in playoffs, I remember that. It almost looked like that. Oh, Lord, got Jada Ray. Hey, Jada, how you doing? You come to troll? You come to troll the Cowboys, Jada? Jada, you like Auburn or Alabama? Which one? I think it's Auburn. You an Auburn fan, ain't it? Jada? I'm going to give you time. All right, my boy Joe said the Bears turned into the baby cook. Yeah, I call them the teddy bears anyway, Joe. That's what I call them. They the Chicago teddy bears because they soft and cuddly. I ain't never hurt nobody. Hey, man, bears, it's old teddy bears, man. All right, so at this time, we're going to get some game balls. Let me get that rock. DJ. Let me get that rock. Ooh, let's see that cat. Ooh, look at him. All right, let me get some game balls out, man. Give me some game balls out. Yeah. Get some game balls out to Donovan Edwards, Blake Corum of the Michigan Wolverines for rushing for a combined 339 yards. Like both of them cats together rushed for a combined 339 yards. Yeah, Jada finna go in. Here she go. All right. So Hendon Hooker and Jalen Hyde, Tennessee Volunteers, that boy made himself a lot of money serving Alabama like that. But Hendon Hooker, Jalen Hyde of the Tennessee Volunteers, big orange in the building. My guy, Stephon Diggs, best receiver in the league so far, and Von Miller of the Bills. Von Miller, the more I see Von Miller, the more I'm pissed when he offering him more money. Can you imagine what this defense would be with Von Miller on the other side of Michael Parsons? And we just would have spent a little more money. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm talking about immediate Super Bowl contenders. If Jerry Jones just spent some money. Bailey Zappi of the New England Patriots and the cheating coach. Jamar Chase of the Bengals. And Brees Hall of the Jets for running through the Packers defense. Right? DJ, why am I shooting these? Why am I shooting these people out? DJ, if it hit that beat for your boy. Not there with the other dude. They hit the other.
He can't see my eyes unless my head is bent. You dig?
This is what they doing right here. All right, so let me get in this comment section, man. See what y'all got going on. Jada said, "Praise the Lord, War Eagle." So you an Auburn fan? Jada, you want me to pull up Auburn and see what they doing this year? We want to talk about your team since you calling my team out their name. Talking about I don't know nothing about no Cowgirls. Ain't no team in the NFL named Cowgirls. Ain't not a one. I must say them Cowgirls been doing a decent job. Ah man, we ain't seen nothing. Wait till Rain Dakota come back. Be in front of your TV. Be in front of your TV at 12 o'clock sharp Sunday morning, and you gonna see Rain Dakota Prescott. Rain Dakota Prescott finna make it do what it do, man. Can you dig it? So I'm finna pull up Auburn right now. Since we disrespecting the Cowboy, let's talk about Auburn for a minute. All right, so Auburn last game said October 15th, Mississippi, Ole Miss hung 50 on them. You care to explain what happened? You care to explain why your team out here giving up 50 points? I'm leaving it alone. All right, Joe, my boy Joe said, "You're right about Von Miller. I'm craving that." Man, like, do you understand how lights out this defense will be with Michael Parsons and Von Miller coming off the edge with D-Law and these D tackles? Oh, my God. We'll be undefeated. My boy Eddie in here. Hey, you showed up just in time, man. You showed up just in time. I'm finna ask a question, and I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna talk about y'all in a minute. I'm finna bring y'all up, baby. But those y'all who don't know, my boy Eddie Smith is a Buffalo Bills fan. My girl Jada said, "I only watch to talk, stuff to you, but they won every time." So Jada, one of the people, she was waiting on us to lose so she could get over here and fat me up, but we won for a whole month straight. So what you want to say now? We lost Sunday. What you got to say? Have at it. I'm here, man. I don't duck no smoke. I'm from Memphis. My boy Josh said we run up the chimney. We ain't ducking no smoke here in Memphis now. I'm here. What you want? Eagles fans, where y'all at? Come holler at me. I pulled up with the Zeke on. You did? Yeah. I'm going to talk about what Zeke did to y'all in a minute. But yeah, I pulled up with the Zeke on, man. Yeah, but anyway, let's move on through the show. Question of the day. Question of the day. Are the New York Jets for real? Right? So, somebody asked me, you think the Jets for real? I said, well, I don't know, Congrats on being Kansas. My boy Joe said, congrats on being Kansas City. Are you talking to you, Eddie? Joe told you congratulations for being Kansas City. Yeah, they got past Kansas City, though. I'm going to get to, y'all going to get me ahead of the show, man. I'm going to get to Buffalo in a minute, all right? So, are the Jets for real? Robert Saleh made San Fran what it is today, right? And I'm talking about recent, like this latest resurgence of San Fran, the Super Bowl, San Fran that lost to Kansas City. That was Robert Saleh. That was Robert Saleh. And I hope, James, if you still in here, let me know what you think. Right? Because I got a 49er fan in the comments says, if you still in here, James, let me know what you think, man. So, Robert Saleh is the guy who got San Fran to this last Super Bowl. They lost to Kansas City. Robert Saleh, top-notch defensive mind, right? So, when he went to, my boy Rodney Beecher said the Jets still the Jets. I don't know, Rodney. Them boys, they playing D and they running that rock. If anybody that can play D and run the rock gonna be good come playoff time. You dig? So I know we used to seeing the Jets, Jets being trash, but defense in the run game travels very well. Can you dig it? My boy Rich Porter said they defense looks good and they got a few pieces. They got a few pieces on offense. The Garrett Wilson boy fight. They need to let us get Denzel Mims off him. They need to let us get him. I love to have him in Dallas right now. I'm gonna get to the Cowboys in a minute, Lee. I'm gonna get to them. My boy Eddie said we about to have, what surprise y'all gonna have for everybody, Eddie? Everybody picking y'all to win the Super Bowl. So how can you surprise us? How can it be a surprise us? And y'all were the favorites, outright favorites to win the Super Bowl. So, in my opinion, yes, the Jets are for real. Now, are they ready to win the Super Bowl? No, of course not. Will they make the playoffs this year? I'm about 60-40, yeah. 60-40, yes. 7 teams getting in this, yeah. Yeah, I can see the Jets taking one of these playoff spots. I sure can. Like I said, defense in the run game travels well, baby. So, yeah, I can see the Jets sneaking in there at number 7. I would say the Jets not for real because they sitting in the same division with the Bills and the New England Cheetahs. Man, you better preach, Jane. But Robert Saleh is for real. Saleh to turn them boys around, man. I think, like I said, James, the only reason I'm saying they'll get in because it's 7 teams. I think they can grab number 7. I think they can grab number 7, James. That's why I'm saying I think they can slip in. I think they can grab number 7. Because you got Baltimore can't hold the lead. They blowing leads left and right, right? So Baltimore should have a way better record than what they got. I think that's going to cost Baltimore down the line. You dig? So, yeah. So, in my opinion, I think the Jets are free. I think the Jets will sneak into the playoffs. All right, so let's get into these topics. We're going to slip up out of here. Hendon Hooker for Heisman. Who is Hendon Hooker? My boy Joe said, I would like to see my Cowboys and Buffalo in the Super Bowl. I would love to see the Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl so we can personally make it 0-5 for Buffalo. I would love to see that, Joe. I want to personally make it 0-5 for Buffalo in the Super Bowl and 3 of our 6 rings to be against them. Oh, my God. Nothing would taste better than that. Can you dig it? My boy James said, and the Dolphins went here to some serious, James, Tua strapped. Do you hear me? And he coming back Sunday. Pittsburgh, y'all finna get 40. Pittsburgh, y'all finna get 40 of them things, man. But yeah. Hendon Hooker for Heisman. What I was looking at, you think this funny, Eddie? Hey, but Eddie, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get to y'all in the next topic. The next topic is labeled Philadelphia Eagles, but I'm talking about y'all. Hendon Hooker for Heisman. I was watching the Tennessee-Alabama game before I came over, right? When I looked at the numbers, I saw the game, but let me let y'all know a little secret about me. I watched the game twice. Like Cowboys and like other games I'm talking about on the show, I watched them twice. I watched them first. First time you watch, you got a lot of emotion. You ain't really looking, right? Second time, you can go back. You can really look at the game from an analytical standpoint. So I kind of do that. So I kind of did that just with the Tennessee game. Hendon Hooker is playing ball at a high level. Like, you see him doing the Aaron Rodgers. Like, he had Alabama. Alabama didn't even want to sub against him because he was doing the Aaron Rodgers, trying to catch him coming out the field and get a free play off him. Like, that is high-level quarterbacking, dude. Like, you don't see that in college. You don't see that in college. Aaron Rodgers does this. And then all the pro QBs not up on this. You see what I'm saying? it's a lot of pro QBs that don't do that. So, and then like the throws, like he throwing it, then he can hurt you with his leg. I said, man, this boy is the business, right? So, and again, Jalen Hyde made himself a lot of money. Oh my God, like I've never seen the Alabama secondary get torched up like that. Boy had his way with Alabama secondary, right? So yeah, but I think that helped a lot having a receiver like that. But yeah, I think Hendon Hooker should be considered for the Heisman, right? All right, let's get into it, man. Philadelphia Eagles. So when we got into it, when we came into the game, I was saying, right, this game is gonna show me what I got in Cooper Rush, and that's the only question I had was Cooper Rush. I knew the defense was gonna do what it did. I knew the O-line in the run game was gonna do what it did. Zeke still on the Eagles, right? Zeke look like old Zeke. We can run on the Eagles with Zeke. That ain't changed. Zeke, that should have been a 130-yard game for Zeke. We should have really fed Zeke, right? But that's neither here nor there. Tennessee fans grew the goalpost. Man, yeah, you know that goalpost coming down though when they won. You know that goalpost is coming down. But yeah, Philly, right? So from what I saw in the game, like I said, my only question was Cooper Rush. Two good defenses. Anytime you got two good defenses going at it, it's gonna come down to which quarterback is better. So this game was gonna let me know what I had as far as QB, backup QB in the division. Now, is Cooper Rush better than Carson Wentz and Daniel Jones? Sure he is. But he's not better than Jalen Hurts. Right? So, and that was the difference in the game. Cooper Rush was not better than Jalen Hurts, right? So, and that's why we lost the game, because Cooper Rush put his defense in bad positions early and often in the first half. You know what I mean? So, y'all gonna try and throw Dak back in the game, and that's when y'all go down. Well, now, we ain't throwing Dak in there. Well, the initial prognosis, Eddie, was 4 to 6 weeks. It's been 6 weeks. By the time he hit the field, it'll be 6 weeks. So we ain't rushing Dak back. The prognosis was 4 to 6 weeks. It's been 6 weeks. Time for Dak to come back. We just so happen to go 4-1 in the process, right? But, yeah, we didn't rush Dak back. The prognosis was 4 to 6 weeks. It's been 6 weeks. It's time for Dak to come back. but you know, I'm finna get to that in a minute. But I'm finna get to that in a minute. But yeah, my boy Deron said it's time. It's time for Dak to come. We ain't rushing Dak back. It's time to come back. Right? It's time. Right? So yeah, but Philly, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. If y'all were what all these experts on ESPN saying y'all were, or it was, or is, well, I'm going to say this here, Rodney. Well, I'm going to get to Dak and Cooper next topic. Just hold tight, Rodney. But if y'all are, who y'all say, y'all should have ran the backup quarterback out of Philly. Right? So, and I know you see a lot of Cowboys fans arguing about Dak Prescott and Cooper Rush, yada, yada, who the better QB. At the end of the day, the people who are there and see them practice every day chose to pay Dak Prescott $40 million, and they also chose to put Cooper Rush on the street and let anybody sign him. That says a lot, right? So, and also, if you look at Dak Prescott's recent games versus Philly, Jalen Hurts can't hold his jockstrap. Like when you can say what you want about Dak Prescott. He inconsistent. He this, he that, he this. You say what you want about that. But one thing you can't deny about Dak Prescott is that he owns the NFC East. He owns them. You can say what you want about playing playoff teams and other cats, yada, yada, yada. Dak Prescott owns the NFC East. Went 6-0 in that division last year. With Jalen Hurts playing for the Philadelphia Eagles. Beat him by 20 points. Right? So, You say what you want about, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, you played a lesser quarterback, spotted you 20 points, and you still was in a dogfight in the fourth quarter. When boy Deron Smith took the words right out of my mouth. Cooper Rush did his job. It's time for QB1 to return. It's time, right? So now we'll say this. Cooper Rush had a golden opportunity to really pour some gasoline on this Dak Prescott versus Cooper Rush thing. He had, if he go in there and light Philly up for 300, 2-3 touchdowns, and they beat Philly by 10, we having a serious conversation about should Dak come back in this game, right? We having a serious conversation, but he looked like QB2. Right? It is what it is. He looked like QB2 against a top flight defense. And I give Philly that. Philly got a great defense. Big play slays the business. He one of them. I give him all that. But when Randy Dakota Prescott in there, it's different. We saw what Zeke did to him. You're not going to defend this team the same way with Dak in there. You're not. So, Philly, I'm going to tell you who y'all are, Philly. And I got some Steelers fans in here. Right? Steelers, y'all remember that year y'all went 11-0? Y'all was swearing up that y'all was going to the Super Bowl, right? And everybody was telling y'all, hey, man, y'all might want to hit the brakes. Y'all barely beat nobodies, right? Y'all barely beat our third-string quarterback. Might want to chill out on the Super Bowl. No, we are let me know. We going that's y'all this year, Philly. That's y'all this year. Y'all might go 10-11 or 11 games before y'all actually lose one. I'm praying and hoping that you go undefeated until December 24th when you got to come to Dallas. I want to be the one. I want to be the one to give you that first one. I don't really care. I don't care if we lose the division and get in there. I don't really care. I want to be the one to give you that first one in that loss column. I know what it's finna be when we get to Dallas. Right? I know what it's finna be when we get to Dallas, right? So, Cowboys fans, Cowboy Nation, check this out. So, we go to Philly, no Tyron Smith, no Dak Prescott, right? We got a couple pieces out on defense as well. But you give me Tyron Smith and Dak Prescott in that game? Now, I don't want no Colin. I'm good, man. I'm cool with Coop. Now, Coop need a raise, but I'm cool with Coop. I'm cool with Coop as my bag up. My boy Deron said, you right. The difference is A.J. Brown to me, they should have ran y'all out the stadium. Hurts got to get used to having. Yeah, they should have ran us out the stadium. Now, I get this here. A.J. Brown did make a difference. He did. But they should have ran us out of there. They should have stumped a hole in us, man. They should have stumped a hole in us. But at the end of the day, your quarterback, Jalen Hurts, who everybody put in the MVP conversation, threw for 155 yards, dude. You think that's going to beat Dak Prescott? Like, honestly. Your quarterback throwing for 155 yards is going to get you blew out with Dak on the center. It's going to get you blew out. Because Dak, you say what you want about Dak, but against these division opponents, Dak lights him up 300 on a regular. He kills them. He owns this division, dude. He would have put up 300 on, from all them throws Cooper Rush was missing. Oh, man, Dak would have put up 300 on these boy easy. 2-3 tubs, right? We walk away with that game in Philly, right? So, I didn't see nothing special for Philly. Philly, yeah, y'all 6-0. I get y'all that. Y'all 6-0. Y'all got us. Congrats. But your last two times y'all beat the Cowboys was against Ben DiNucci and Cooper Rush. Right? My boy Joe said by December we probably have Tyron Smith and Tyler Smith and Jason Peter all healthy. Joe see exactly where I'm going. So Tyron Smith is scheduled to be back in November, right? So Tyron Smith is going to left tackle. Ain't no ifs and buts about that. Tyler Smith is going to left guard, And now we're going to really run the ball with QB1 under center. The offense going to look a whole lot different. Y'all see the defense. We ain't even talk about the defense, but offense going to look a whole lot different with that left side looking like it's looking. And we can run the ball whenever we get ready. We know we got Zach Martin on right guard. We can run the ball whenever we get ready. And please believe, those of y'all who thinking, we're going to get past happen when Dak go back. No. Tony Romo told you in the preseason the Cowboys are going back to 2016 formula. We're going to run first. Get ready. We're going to run first. And Tyron Smith and Tyler Smith, we're going to be able to run, win, and wherever we want. So I'm cool with it. Feel it. Have your fun. But when we see you on Christmas Eve, if I got Tyron Smith and Dak Prescott on December 24th, we're gonna do y'all bad. And I'm gonna enjoy every minute of it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy every minute of it. All right, let me get in this comment section, man. I see y'all over here. But the Eagles are what? The Eagles are some frauds. All right. Oh, I said I'm gonna get to y'all then. All right. So everybody's saying Philly is the best team because they 6-0, yada yada. For my money, the best team in this league are the Buffalo Bills. They're the Buffalo Bills. If I had to put my money on who's the best team in this league right now, it's the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen is a problem, dude. Josh Allen is a problem. He a problem, right? So yeah, if I had to put my money, so the Buffalo Bills are what the Philadelphia Eagles think they are. Now, and I said what I said. One boy, Deron Smith, said that's why I said he got to get used to having a true wide receiver. Nah, man, him and AJ cool in real life, Deron. They know each other personally. They cool in real life. They got a natural chemistry. What I'm saying is our front nasty, bro. We neutralizing stuff, right? So they did what they was doing with Michael Parsons. Everybody looking at Michael Parsons, but you really need to be looking at Dan Quinn. That's what you need to be looking at. Dan Quinn, right? So Dan Quinn saw y'all attack Michael Parsons. You think I bet you all the tea in China, Dan Quinn gonna have an answer for that next time we see them. The Philadelphia Eagles had 20 points at halftime. They ended the game with 26. It took them 2 quarters to score 6 points. After they went up 20 to what? 12 up 20 to nothing. They scored 6 points after that. Dan Quinn figured them boys out. Well, I'm telling y'all, when we see them, we're gonna do them bad. We're gonna do them boys bad, man. We're gonna do them boys bad. My boy Rodney Beecher said the only reason Philly won. All right, hold on. Dak ain't gonna be Russell neither, man. The only reason Philly won that game, they put together drives at the right time. No, I ain't gonna even go that far. Rodney, the only reason Philly won is because Cooper Rush threw interceptions that gave them short fields. That's why Philly won. They put together a couple drives, don't get me wrong, but what broke that game open was the interceptions on our own end of the field. That's what broke the game open. That's what put us in the hole right there. So I don't think Ryan Dakota Prescott does that. From what I saw going on with the offense, the protection wasn't really bad. He had enough time. The throws were late. Right? So a better QB shreds that defense. Because the guys were open. The throws were late. Right? So I'm sorry, man. From what I saw, and then the fact that we was able to run Zeke the way we did, Zeke took care of business. Zeke averaged 6 yards a pop. What a tub. We should have fed Zeke all game, right? So, nah, man, them boys finna get dead bad next time we see them. Eddie said gonna be Eagles, man. Eddie, Eagles ain't first playoff team Eagles see gonna do them dirty. 94-yard TD on the Steelers' first drive. What you talking about, Rich? It's going to be Eagles. Nah, the Eagles ain't coming out of the NFC, though. That hurts Josh Allen a dog. Yeah, Josh Allen a dog, man. You forgetting about... I'm concerned about the Giants. I'm concerned about the Giants, Eddie. But the only thing they concerned... The reason I ain't worried about the Giants is because the backup should have put up 30 on them. If CeeDee Lamb don't drop that pass, we scored 30 on the Giants with the backup. Dak hung 40 on them last year, right? So, nah, I'm not concerned. If you can't beat Cooper Rush, and from what I saw, like, and Phil, I appreciate y'all. Y'all showed me everything I need to see. You couldn't beat Cooper Rush. Dak finna have a field day. Dak finna have a field day. So, nah. The Eagles should probably be worried about the Giants, right? But nah, I think we all right. Yeah, my boy Deron said it's short fields. Yeah. KJ, what it do, man? Rashad in here talking noise. Bro, say you can take that jersey off. I told him I was gonna let you know. So for those Rashad said I need to take the jersey off. Tell your coach to take them cameras down and quit cheating. So Rashad is a Patriots fan. The one I said, coach beat you, coach cheating again. So if you're going to find out your coach cheating again, if you heard it here first, remember y'all, when they come out to Bill Belichick been cheating again, you heard it here first on Let's Talk Football, Mr. Cowboy Nation. Mr. Cowboy Nation told you first Bill Belichick cheating again. I said it first. Rashad's your coach cheating again, man. Ain't no way you winning like this with third string quarterback. He cheating, he's stealing signals again, man. He cheating. All right, so let's get into the Cooper Rush versus Dak Prescott. Right? So, coming into the game this week, I said, this game is going to show me what I got in Cooper Rush. All right, so I got a couple more topics I'm going to slide on out of here, man. We're near the end of our time. But I said this game is going to show me what I had in Cooper Rush, right? So, for what I saw in Cooper Rush, he looked like QB2 initially. They put some stuff together. Kellen Moore, and I'm starting to figure it out, right? But he put some stuff together for him late in the game. We scored with 17 unanswered. He put some stuff together for him late in the game, right? But, if he was ready to take Dak Prescott's job, he knew how big this game was, right? He knew how big this game was. If you ready to take Dak Prescott's job, $40 million man, franchise QB, the mayor or the star, like, but Dak Prescott is the mayor in Cowboys headquarters. He can basically walk around and do whatever he wants. You ready to unseat him? Yeah, you need to be ready for Philly Sunday night. You should air Philly out Sunday night if you're ready to take his job, because that's what he's gonna do. There's no doubt in my mind. If Dak Prescott plays against Philly, he airs them out. Dak Prescott plays against Washington, he airs them out. Right? So, and I didn't like what I saw from Cooper in the Washington game, but I kept quiet. I said, no, I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna see what he got. But I didn't like what I saw in the Washington game. Dak Prescott would have drugged Washington. Would have drugged him. He would have drugged them. Right? So, like, you struggling with if you want to be my QB, you want to unseat the guy that's already there, you need to be the division guys. You say what you want about Dak Prescott, 6-0 in the division last year. That's going to get us in the playoffs or nothing else. You go 6-0 in the division. Right? So, if you can't do that, if you can't beat the division guys, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? Like, we can't even consider sitting Dak for you. You can't beat the division guys. You understand? So, nah, man, I'm good. And that's why I made that post. I think we can stop arguing about Cooper Rush and Dak now, because that was it. That was the moment. That was the moment of truth. Now, like I said earlier, I appreciate Cooper Rush. Those of you who've been watching me since the beginning know how I feel about Cooper Rush. I've always been high on Cooper Rush. But Sunday night showed me why nobody's lining up to pay him $40 million a year. You say what you want. Nobody's lining up to pay Cooper Rush $40 million a year. And it showed. Because we know what Dak do to them. Dak scored 92 points on that team last year in 2 games. That's almost 100 points, dude. In a football game. That's unheard of. Like, Dak almost scored 100 points on Philly last year. He scored 92 points on Philly in 2 games last year. And this dude couldn't muscle but what, 17 points? Nah, man. We got nothing to talk about. And you had to run the game because Zeke was killing them. You had to run the game. Right? So, nah. My boy Eddie said, Dak not MJ. He can't just jump in and start winning. So let me take you back for that comment. Let me take you all the way back to last year. Right? Week 1, Tampa. Dak coming off the devastating ankle injury. Didn't play at all through preseason. Solely focused on rehab. Come in and throw 400 yards on Tampa's D. Not a snap in preseason. Right? So, I know Ryan Dakota Prescott, Eddie. That's my guy. I know Ryan Dakota Prescott. He is somewhere working. Please believe he's somewhere working. He's somewhere working out with some receiver. Even though they saying, no, Dak, you need to hold up. Dak is somewhere working out with some receiver. If you think Dak ain't somewhere working, you crazy. Like, Dak is somewhere working out with some receiver, right? So, Dak not going to be rusty. Dak not going to be rusty, right? So, and I'm almost, so keep your eyes, cap on this, keep your eyes on Dennis Houston. He was raving about Dennis Houston at camp. If Dennis Houston some way, somehow finds himself to the active roster Sunday, you know that's who we've been working out with, right? So, but nah, Dak ain't going to be rusty, man. Dak going to be all right. Lines, yeah, Dak Prescott will start Sunday. He not like that. Dak ain't like what, man? Dak ain't like what? You better check Dak's resume now. Now, my knock on Dak Prescott is he's inconsistent. But I say this about Dak. When Dak Prescott is on, it ain't 5 QBs in this league you'll take over. When he on. But the flip side is when he off, it's like, oh my God, dude, what are you doing? It can be really good or really bad, right? But when he on, ain't 5 QBs in this league you'll take over Dak Prescott, dude. It ain't. Last year, before he hurt his calf in New England, it wasn't 3 QBs I'd take over him. Before he hurt his calf in New England last year. Right? So, nah. Man. Yeah. Get ready, y'all. Get ready. I told y'all we were rallying behind Cooper Rush and play good football. That came to pass. QB1 coming back. It's finna get real. And Philly, wheels finna fall off, y'all. Man, I want to be the first one to get it. Y'all gonna lose before we get to y'all. I think Pittsburgh gonna get y'all, Philly. But I hope y'all undefeated. I want to be the first one to get the L. I want to stomp y'all too. Who I want to stomp y'all when we get the L? Mike McCarthy. I've seen his resume. He's not that man. Dude, Josh Allen just came alive 2 years ago. Come on, Eddie. Jalen Ramsey was just calling Josh Allen trash because that's what he was. Come on, Eddie. Stop it now. Don't act like Josh Allen came in here like that. Don't act like that, man. Don't act like that. Josh Allen just recently ascended, right? Dak been ahead of Josh Allen up until probably 2 years ago. Come on, bro. But Mike McCarthy. Now, I sat on this very set last week. I said, man, y'all too rough on Mike McCarthy. Y'all need to bag up off of Mike. You know, could be worse. Leave Mike alone. But after the game Sunday, and this second time I seen this, so it ain't Josh Allen that man. He just got here though, Eddie. He just got here. Look, some people, it's a debate on him and Patrick Mahomes. Now the fact that The Buffalo Bills beat Patrick Mahomes, and people still saying, nah, I'd rather take Patrick. And I'm one of them. I still rather take Patrick over Josh Allen, right? But the fact that Josh ain't the man right now. He got to get past Mahomes. Mahomes is the guy right now. When we talking about QBs, it's Patrick Mahomes. He the guy. Right, but anywho, I sat right here and said, hey, man, y'all need to leave Mike alone, get off him. Could be worse, and it could be worse. Right? But seeing him not challenge the CeeDee Lamb play, your wide receiver one who was struggling to produce, who was struggling to open, is out here fighting tooth and nail for every yard he can get, and you don't have the common decency to throw a challenge flag when he clearly got the first. In a crucial moment of the game. Crucial moment of the game. And then on top of that, the play call on 4th and inch was so booted. It was so garbage. Like, what we doing? Right? Real clown showish. That was a clown show moment, right? So, and it's like, dude, what we doing? You had the first. Yeah, we had the first. Why we ain't throwing the challenge flag? What we doing? You the coach. Don't fight. If your player is fighting, fight with him. Show your wide receiver one you got his back. That would trickle down to the like this simple stuff like that. We get in a gunfight, man. Bullets get to flying. It's close. Dude gonna screw us. I lost all trust for that guy. All trust for him, right? So, I was with Mike McCarthy. He has done a great job steadying the ship with Dak being out. But that's because Dan Quinn put a all-time, like this defense was on pace for being all-time great. So, did you steady the ship or did Dan Quinn steady the ship? Looking like it's Dan Quinn. Because when it come down to it, you're going to screw us. All right? So, no, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of, yeah, so if it's me, because Jerry going to have to make a decision at the end of this year. Either you going to let Mike McCarthy continue to coach, or you going to get rid of Mike and get either Sean Payton or Dan Quinn. But if it's me personally, give me Dan Quinn. Give me Dan Quinn, man. Mike can go, and I'm going to ask Dan Quinn what it's going to take to keep you here. And I want Dan Quinn. Let Dan Quinn have it, right? So that's where I'm at. What records y'all breaking, Eddie? Hey, Eddie, let me tell you this. All right, so everybody that's in here now, so y'all pay attention to Eddie Smith. He a Buffalo Bills fan. I'm going to say this. Do me a favor. When Buffalo loses again, just look for Eddie in the comment section, see if you can find him. Look for Eddie Smith in the comment section and see if you can find Eddie Smith in the comment section when Buffalo Bills lose. Now, Eddie, I'm going to give you all the props. Buffalo is top dog right now. Y'all look like the best team in the league. Stephon Diggs, best wide receiver. I said that early. I said that a couple shows ago. Stephon is the guy as far as wide receivers right now. Josh Allen is number 2 as far as QBs, as far as I'm concerned. Defense ain't one. Von Miller was an awesome addition. I wish we could have got him. Y'all got everything clicking right now. But, y'all still the Buffalo Bills, right? And y'all know what y'all do. Y'all know what y'all do. Y'all know what y'all do, Buffalo. But anywho, all right, so that's it for me, right? I will not be here next week. I got to work for the man. I got to pay bills, take care of my kids, right? So won't be here next week. But week after, not this upcoming Tuesday, not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after next. Same bad time, same bad channel. Detroit, get ready to get this work. Philly, December 24. 40 piece fried hard, fries and celery on the side. Y'all finna get stumped. But 2 weeks from now, same bad time, same bad channel right here. Mr. Cowboy Nation is challenging you not to be good, but to be great.